Alex, you can stop.
What?
You stop. Race is over.
No, Mark's right back there.
No, that's an ultra nightmare. It's over.
What?
You got second.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Stop running. Relax. Come have a seat.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, no, you didn't.
Were you reliving it? Yeah, I thought Mark was right behind me.
Man, that's what happens after ultras.
Weird.
Yeah, no, it's been a day, so you can relax now.
Okay.
You were moving pretty well.
Well, yeah, I had to outrun Mark. He was right behind me.
It was all a dream.
Oh, man. All right.
Well, we're back here with Alex Nichols after Western States 100, 2017.
Yeah.
With Scott Sports and American Trail Running Association. And spoiler alert, Alex was second in 16 hours, 23 minutes.
48 minutes.
48 minutes, 23 seconds. Sorry, I got that backward.
Yeah.
And obviously that was a time that was a little slower than what you expected for yourself. Can you explain why?
Yeah, it was, the high country, as they call it, was just a mess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really slowed things down. Took a big toll on my legs early on. And then it got really hot. It was, I think, over 100 at points in the course. So
Wow.
A little bit of everything this year.
So you said up high escarpment is what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us about that.
The climb out of the ski area was really good. A little bit of snow, but actually groomed.
Right.
But then as soon as we got out of the ski area and off the backside, it just turned into tons of mud, lots of rocks, snow as well. But yeah, just that, like, the mud in spots was like quicksand. You'd step and it was like shin deep, just out of nowhere. So it was really tough for the first like 15 miles.
That definitely slowed down the field. It seemed like
Yeah.
Jim Walmsley came through the first aid station that we were at, a minute off his time from last year.
Yeah.
Which was still moving really quickly considering the conditions.
Yeah, and that, to me, that was just like, that's amazing that he was running that fast that early on, because that section, like, to try to worry about your split and to try to stay on that course record pace, he must have been using some serious energy to do that.
And then later in the race, where did you pass him and what condition was he in?
Yeah, I had been hearing splits that he was pretty far ahead of me, like an hour or something. And then I think when I got to Forest Hill, when Tim Tollefson, my pacer who picked me up,
Shout out to Tim.
Yep, great job, Tim. I think maybe at that point it was more like 45 or 30 minutes in front of me. So I wasn't moving super fast at that point. And I think that's when I think his stomach started turning, and then eventually I caught him really close to the river crossing, maybe like 2 or 3 miles out from that, and he and Tim, his pacer, who were both just kind of walking, and I think at that point they had decided it wasn't going to happen.
Right. Yeah, at one point, I believe it was Michigan Bluffs, the aid station, he had about an hour on the field.
Yeah.
And you had just moved into third place there.
Yeah.
And you were back about 14 minutes from Ryan Sands.
Yeah.
Sand? Can anyone confirm that? And so you were moving up on Ryan pretty quickly. You gained 4 minutes from that aid station to Forest Hill.
Yeah, I had talked to Jared Hazen previously about the course, and he said make sure I was feeling good through Volcano Canyon, which is kind of like your last canyon. It's not as big as the others, but he said it was really important. So when I got there, I think I got a little excited, and I really pushed it through there. I gained 4 minutes or something on Ryan in the course of a 4 mile segment.
Right.
So
that's what we heard.
Yeah, just ran that a little too hard, and then suddenly realized I still have 40 miles to go. And then it got a lot more difficult.
Yeah, the heat was definitely a factor.
Yeah.
How did that affect you?
Yeah, it got hotter, and it was really amazing. Like, as soon as you were in a spot that was exposed to the sun,
Like this.
yep, I could feel my body struggling immediately.
Right.
Even just a little bit of shade was so helpful. But that segment, Cal Street as they call it, it has a lot of exposed sections, and that was really eye-opening to be like, oh no, I need to conserve myself. It's not time to go just
Right.
yet.
Right. And you stayed in your Super Track RC the entire race?
Yeah,
One pair of shoes?
yeah, I had to change socks at one point because
Yeah. I helped you take the rocks out of your socks, and you were eager to get those out, and they were super saturated.
yeah, there's just a lot of water on that course, even though it's so hot.
Right.
Even in the canyons, you're crossing little creeks at the bottom, so your feet are constantly getting wet and getting hot. But the shoes worked out well. They drained pretty well.
Good.
Yeah, no major issues there.
This is them right here. Obviously, you were having your ultra nightmare, and you had to put everything back on again.
Yeah, I really.
Yeah, you can relax now.
I'm still a little worried.
You can recover. I don't see anyone.
I'm gonna have nightmares of Mark for the rest of my life.
So, second place at Western States 100. So your belt buckle.
Yeah.
16 hours, 48 minutes, 23 seconds. When are you gonna auction this off? Just
Well-
kidding. Maybe not.
We'll see if I need an Xbox or not.
Yeah, Jared Hazen. Good couple episodes. We hope everyone enjoyed it. And thanks to Scott Sports, and on behalf of the American Trail Running Association, I'm Peter Maximo. Thanks for watching, and until next year,
Yep.
have yourself a Merry Statesmas.